Good afternoon. My name is Jonathan Bishop. I'm the Chief Deputy Director for the State Water Resource Control Board. The state and regional boards are the primary state agency for implementing the Clean Water Act and protecting water quality in the state. California and the water boards stand ready and willing to be the pilot and testing ground for integrated policies to protect our oceans through water quality. For example, in the Los Angeles area, we've adopted the first trash TMDL to reduce trash flowing into the ocean and are taking that statewide. We have adopted the first in the nation sediment quality objectives for protecting benthic communities and are now working on indirect effects. Through our ocean plan and marine protected areas called ASPSs, we are now studying and protecting stormwater runoff into those protected areas. We are also working on groundbreaking science issues for emerging contaminants in coordination with NOAA and Southern California Coastal Water Research Program. We're also evaluating rapid indicators for bacteria and viruses and many more policies and scientific directives. I reiterate, we are willing to be your testing ground as you move forward with your policies. Thank you.
Richard Sadowski, co-author of the Blue Carpet Treatment Program, a proposal for development of a new approach for water cleanup and management. If we take a look at our oceans and treat it like a patient in need of an oceanic care plan, if we take a look at the oceans and treat it like a patient in need of an oceanic care plan, what we need is basically a new way of looking on how we're going to deal with the pollution. And the foundation of the Blue Carpet Treatment Program is the National Green Standard of Performance. And basically, the National Green Standard of Performance replaces the antiquated wastewater management policy of the 20th century with the 21st century practice of new water resource recovery at the source. And that is what the foundation of the Blue Carpet Treatment Program needs. It needs adoption of the National Green Standards of Performance from the Ocean Task Force. And what it'll do is, for California, we want to implement a pilot project here in California in Estero Bay. We're both from North Morro Bay, and also include Hawaii, where President Obama is from, and incorporate that slice of ocean and monitor it for the carbon sequestering abilities with the Circular Sea Initiative of Dr. Francis Jeffries. I'm going to submit this for in the public record for review. And one of the major things that the Blue Carpet Treatment Program does is it takes into the carbon sequestering capabilities of a state marine reserve. The Blue Carpet Treatment Program basically uses the state marine reserves as a hub where you have balance of carbon sequestering and the carbon footprint from development and mitigates that. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Marla Jo Bruton, New Water for Peace. And we came here today we hope that this gets to President Obama. It's called the Blue Carpet Treatment Program, a proposal for development of a new approach to water cleanup and management. And it's serendipitous. We've been working on this this report for the last 6 years, and it proposes a pilot project for the Estero Bay in California. There are 3 communities in Estero Bay: Los Osos, Morro Bay, and Cayucas. All 3 communities need a new wastewater treatment protocol. All 3 communities are lagging behind the Clean Water Act of 40 years ago. So what we did is we have a program set out, we have a solution, and there's a lot of work and time and effort put in this, and I want President Obama to see this, please.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. My name is Jeff Lind. I'm speaking for the National Green Standard of Performance. I urge you to adopt it. The National Green Standard of Performance raises the bar by requiring new technology to prevent the pollution of our waters. It requires that all wastewater discharges to be treated at every point source, removing 100% of the pollutants, transforming it into water more pure than the water that comes out of your tap, creating a sustainable new water source. The National Green Standard prevents the migration of pollutants, then purifies and reclaims this water for 100% beneficial reuse, thus eliminating water pollution and conserving our precious water while healing our oceans. Please adopt the new Green Standard policy. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Paula Schultz, and I'm going to defer my minute to Tom Murphy here. Thank you.
Thank you, Paula.
Hi, I'm Tom Murphy, co-author of the Green Standard of Performance. If you're looking for an ocean policy, you already have an ocean policy. Title 33, Chapter 26, Section 1251, 1A, A1, the policy of the Clean Water Act. Says by 1985 you were supposed to stop discharging, cease discharging into the ocean, all navigable waters. That's the policy of the Clean Water Act by 1985. And EPA and the state regulatory authorities and the local regulatory authorities have blatantly disregarded that. Alexis, I have a email from you saying we don't enforce those standards. And you're right, you don't. You don't enforce those standards. So it's environmental terrorism. The Clean Water Act requires, since 1973, that every point source discharge at the source was required to be served by alternative technology consisting of best available demonstrated control technology currently available. You've got those ocean policy. It needs enforcement. Enforce it. It's environmental terrorism. 35 years extorting the American public, crapping on us, pissing in our water. Get it together. Extortion. Environmental terrorism.